Hey y'all, this is Corinne coming to you from Finding Corinne. It has been forever. You have to excuse me because I kind of have like some residuals of sickness left or whatever. I deal with bronchitis, and so I get to sound, sexy and stuff sometimes. So things have changed. I have changed my weigh-in day. The Weight Watchers program has changed just recently. And so that's where we're going to start. So if you don't remember, back in April, it was April 28th, 2015, I started Weight Watchers, and I weighed in at 274.9. I did lots of research and decided that my ultimate goal weight is 135.5. I'm 5'2". Today I'm 37, and I am a stay-at-home mom, married to my best friend, or one of them, and things like normal have been a roller coaster. So I'm starting over again with my YouTube channel, and have weighed in, and I am currently 220.9. So I'm 220.9 now. That is 54 pounds lost. So I have been hitting goals, and they have apparently been every 5 pounds, which is amazing for me. I've been doing, every time I get into a new set of 10s, I have been doing every 10 pounds, and then my every 5%, and that's a hard one. And so far I've hit 13 of those goals. A little bit about what's happened this past year is since I do live in Houston, and we had a hurricane come through, and its name was Harvey, and it was pretty devastating for me. Not physically, but mentally. I suffer from PTSD, different ones, but the particular one that I'm able to pinpoint is I am originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I was one of the people that stayed for Hurricane Katrina in 2005. I had a breakdown, and I had to seek treatment, and I've also in the past, I have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, the depressive side, and was treated for that and the PTSD. Before the Hurricane Harvey happened, I started doing research for some kind of support groups that I know that are around this area that are free, and it's just a support group with other people who suffer from depression and bipolar disorder, as well as their family members and their friends. And my plan was to go to one of their meetings that was held on Sunday. However, Harvey happened on Friday, and my family had evacuated to Mandeville, Louisiana, where some of my in-laws live. And so while I was there, it was bad. I was in a really deep down, and I've spoken about that in other videos. And when I came back after a few weeks, my down just kept getting more down, if that's possible. And so with some help of some fellowship friends, I was able to strike up enough fire to go to my primary care physician, ask to be put back on medication, and then I sought out some county assistance. So I did that, and they've actually tried calling me last week, but since it's holiday time, I've been running around and I just haven't called them. But that's one of my symptoms is, ignoring things because everything's so overwhelming, and I think that ignoring them will make them better or go away. Or, maybe it'll get handled another way or something. So anyways, up to speed, I am now medicated, diagnosed with bipolar disorder, depression. So, with all that going on, I have been doing my hardest trying to get out of that funk I was in for a year. I was in the 230s for a year and a half, I think, and I finally made it into the 220s. Backing up to Hurricane Harvey, unfortunately, because I was dealing with a PTSD episode, a panic attack, and then I was by myself with my 2 kids, and one of them pushed me over the edge, and I had just threw them in the car, went to the gas station, and bought a pack of cigarettes. I had been quit at that time a little over 7 years, and I've been smoking since Hurricane Harvey that Friday. And it is not something I'm proud of, but I also, I don't want to hide it. It's a vice for me, now with, because I'm addicted, to nicotine, it's a vice for me. Whenever I need a moment, I come outside here to my awesome patio, even though it's kind of cold these days, and, I smoke. Or if I'm getting that wanting to eat, mentality, and it's not time to eat, or I don't have, my fruits and stuff that I like to snack on, I will come outside and I will smoke. And so that's been happening, and I'm not ashamed of it, I'm not necessarily embarrassed of it, I'm disappointed. But at the same time, I know that was probably the best thing I could have done for my kids at the time, which is, a lot of people won't understand. For my mentality, I needed something to calm my mind, or, whatever, something. And so that's what happened. So in conclusion, because, I talk a lot about my weight loss journey, I haven't really done anything physically different other than I'm doing my best to make sure I'm measuring and weighing all my food. I suck at tracking. However, since I've been in this program for 2.5 years now, I know what the points are for most things, and love the fact that eggs now are 0 points. So I can actually have 2 whole eggs in my white eggs when I scramble them, and then when I have my the toast with the avocado and I put bacon on it now with my fried egg, that's 2 points less, per slice. And I use 1 point bread, and the guacamole is like 1 or 2 points depending on, if I use fresh, the store brand, or the, name brand. And then the bacon, most of the time, I will get the bacon that's 1 point per slice, and there's bacon that I use that's 1 point for 2, I think. But, I do watch my stuff, and when I go grocery shopping, I do use my app once in a while to make sure that it's something that's Weight Watchers friendly. So the only thing that's really changed is I am fighting those thoughts, those self-defeating thoughts, where what's the point? This is too hard. I just want what I want when I want it. And, I think to myself, how am I going to feel after I put that in my mouth and digest it? Because there's no going back after that. I don't I suffer from, an eating disorder, and I have some really sick thinking, wishing that I could just throw up whatever I ate, but I never do, because I hate the feeling of being nauseous and vomiting. And the funny thing is the medication I'm on makes me feel nauseous, and if I don't eat a good, healthy food with the medication, I get nauseous, and I can't eat. I shouldn't eat, because of the nausea. Just it makes it worse. And I've also looked for apps that had like affirmations and quotes and stuff. I started doing the weekly meditation and motivation, and I was giving you those little bop, 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 bop for the week. I'd love to start doing that again, and I probably will at some point, and then I will probably stop doing it, because that's just one of my character defects, is lack of consistency. So with that, I'll go ahead and let you go. Our video is probably quite long now, and I really didn't want it to be that long. I just wanted to have like a, kind of like grand opening, back introduction or whatnot. So if you had followed me before, keep on following me. I'm still around. I'm still going through my journey, and I will always go through my journey. And, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've liked anything you've heard, click that like button. Give me some comments down below, and share the video with your friends on Facebook or whatnot. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!